login.salesforce. Simple thing, guys. If you want to log in Salesforce, there is URL called login.salesforce. You can identify the URL here. It's login.salesforce. If you click on this URL, you will navigate into this login page. This is the login page. Here you should provide the username and password. If you have the username and password, simply you can provide it. If you don't have this account, Salesforce account, you guys should create a free developer edition, free developer account. Yeah, I will let you know how to create free developer account. Yeah, guys, parallelly do the same. Open your Chrome window. If you logged in mobiles, please open laptops, or else within the mobile also you are able to create the new account. Just open Chrome and type developer.salesforce.com. See, type developer.salesforce. See, here you can identify the link developer.salesforce.com, developer portal. Go to this portal. So there is a button called sign up. Click on this sign up button. So you will get the same page. Guys, let me know you are in the same page or not. You guys are in the same page, right? Yeah. So provide your information, first name, last name, and your email address, and the role you can choose as developer, and the company. If you are working in any company, you can provide your own, your working company. If you're not working in any other any companies, you can provide your dream company like Microsoft, Google, whatever it is. No worry. Country, you can choose your, your current country. And you can provide your postal code and username. So the username must be your name at the rate your company name. Or else you can directly use your email address as well. Let's say, for example, here I'm going to create one account. Yeah, the username must be your name at the rate your company name. Yeah, this is the format. So after providing all these details, just click on the sign up button and you will get the link to your email ID. If you click on the sign up button, you will get the link. Whatever the email provided here, you will get the link to that particular email and go through that email and you can reset your passwords. Yeah, so once you are done, please let me know. Is it done, guys? Yeah, if you have already developer account, then no worry. If you don't have a developer account, just create your own account. For Trailhead also you can utilize this account, but anyway, there is a other way to create a Trailhead account as well. Yeah, so done, guys. Once you created your developer account, so just navigate the same pattern. First, let me log in my account here. So if you logged in your developer accounts, so you are into the same page, right? In home page. So I would like to show you the difference between real-time editions and developer account. I mean free edition. So what we created as of now, this is free edition, free account. It is called as developer account. We can utilize for free of cost. So here I would like to show you the real-time edition, which is called enterprise. See, simply in home box in quick find, type company information. See, type company information and you will get your company's information. Like while creating your account, you provided some information like it's related to company. Here I provided MLR multi-soft solutions, right? The same as you provided your own company. So you will get some company related information and parallelly you will get the addition information as well. Yeah, now I'm in my company's information page. Here if you can observe, here it is showing the organization edition. So it's a enterprise edition. So there is nothing difference in between developer edition and enterprise edition. But only the thing here it is paid one. You logged in as a free one. But why we should log in? Why we should use the enterprise or any other paid versions? What is the difference? Do you guys know anything about the editions? Yeah, yesterday we discussed there are 4 paid editions are there and parallel developer edition is there for practicing perspective. So 4 editions are having different cost. So especially the enterprise edition is the most popular edition. 99 scenarios, if you are working in any real-time project, you will get this enterprise edition access because of it's very it is having all the features. What are the features provided by Salesforce.com? It is having all the features and the difference between enterprise and full. Only the difference is the support from Salesforce.com. Yeah, I'd like to open the edition information. Yeah, see here, this is the enterprise and this is the unlimited. So this is $150 per user per month and this is $300 per user per month. But coming to the features, so if you compare to enterprise and unlimited, the features are same. There is nothing difference. Only the additional feature is 24/7 support from Salesforce.com. And if you purchase a unlimited edition, Salesforce.com will provide 24/7 support. That's it. So you don't get any additional feature like as a developer, what you can do with the unlimited, the same thing you can do with the enterprise. But coming to the professional and essential, here you didn't get some features like for professional edition, you didn't get any workflow and approval automation actions. And coming to the essentials, you didn't get some other things as well, like lead registration and lead based scoring, all other things. So these are the features. No need to worry, no need to have any idea. But just for just understanding perspective, I'm showing here. As a developer, you should get enterprise or unlimited. 99 scenarios you will get enterprise, or if your project is any banking related or any security related, there might be a chance to get unlimited as well. Yeah, did you guys check your addition information through your developer account? Here it is showing enterprise edition, the same as the paid edition, enterprise edition. If you logged in your free account, here you will get developer edition. The information within the organization edition information, you will get developer edition. And let me scroll down. Here I can see the Salesforce total licenses. Within your account, you could get only 2 licenses, I think. In the developer account, you will get only 2 licenses. But in this enterprise edition, I am having 10 licenses. So the edition purchase is depending on the company size and company's requirement. So as of now, our company is having only 10 licenses. If you want to purchase more licenses, it is into five multiples. Like if you want to purchase only 1, 2, 3 licenses, it is not possible from the Salesforce end. We can purchase 5 or 5 into multiples, 10, 15, 20 like that. Is it clear, guys? Now we are in the enterprise edition production environment. This is the production environment, which is not environment for the developers. Again, the developer will get sandbox accounts. So I'll let you know what is sandboxes and how many types are there and how do you log in the sandbox. Yeah, any questions as of now? Yeah, guys, please unmute yourself and ask any questions if you have. Is it clear? Still, if you don't create any developer edition, so please try to create from the developer.salesforce.com. Okay. Yeah, now I would like to show you the sandbox features as well. Like the parallel you can navigate with your developer editions as well. So within the quick file, type sandboxes. See, if I go through the sandboxes within the environment section, I can get the sandboxes. So parallel you can navigate, but in your free edition, developer edition, you didn't get any sandbox information because of it's available only paid environment and real-time environments. So here I can see the 3 type of sandboxes. One is developer, another one is project, and the third one is UAT test. And if you observe here, I can see the available sandbox licenses. There are 4 types of sandboxes available for each and every environment. Depends on their purchase, they will get the sandbox licenses. If you observe here, I could see developer is 28 available, developer pro is 0 available, partial copy edition is 1 available, full sandbox is 0 available. Yeah, what are these 4 different types of sandboxes again? See, in real-time projects, if you have any requirement, if you are planning to build any application, so you must log in this sandbox accounts, and within the sandboxes only you have to implement any requirements. Because of production is only live, production is having only live data, not metadata. So always there are 2 types of data, guys. One is data, another one is metadata. We call it as metadata in software environment. So data in the sense, like let's say for example, so if you compare with banking system, so if you have the bank account, so if you have any bank account, like I am the SBI customer, so if I and the SBI bank people can access my record within the banking system. Like SBI banking system can access my personal information. So my personal information is comes under data. So my data in which environment they would like to store. Like there is some separate tables or any separate data model available within the SBI banking environment. So to store my personal information, they need to create a set of tables. So the set of tables or fields or whatever it is created by the developers and that is called as a metadata. But don't worry, slowly you will get understand. No need to worry, okay? Sorry. 1 minute, guys. Yeah. Okay. So I hope you will get understand the difference between developer edition and the real-time editions and the sandboxes as well. If you want to implement anything related to the project, so we must log in these sandboxes and we have to implement within the sandbox accounts only. So why within the sandbox accounts? Why not within direct in production accounts? So because of, let's say for example, just compare again the banking system. So in my SBI banking system, uh, the banking system is having some set of features like when the customer is went to the bank, the customer can provide the bank account number from the SBI employees and they can check with your account number and they will get to know the total account related transactions. So within this term, let's say for example, I'm a developer for SBI bank account, and if I develop anything directly within the production environment, and if I activated that feature, so if it is affected with if it is affected within the existed functionality, automatically there is a chance to lose the data, lose the customer data. So there are so many risk factors are there if you directly changes within your live environment. So that is the reason there is another copy which is called it as sandboxes. Within these sandboxes only, we are going to implement any type of customizations or applications or whatever it is. So for every implementation, we must implement within the sandboxes. After the testing, we have to deploy it to the production environment. Once you deploy the production environment, whatever the changes you made, automatically it is affected for the customers. Yeah, if you read the description here, the sandboxes are special organizations that are used to test changes or new apps without risking damage to your production data. So as I said, without risk for our production data, live data, so we can implement new functionalities and we can deploy it to the production environment. So, and one more example, let's say for example, if I try to write a code, so in this Salesforce platform, there is an internal tool called developer console. If you observe here from the settings icon, if you click on this developer console, it is now getting to the new window. From here, I can write the code. So for implementing any code related thing, the developer console is the place. So if I write any Apex class, don't worry guys, later on I will explain each and everything. I'm just showing the functionality, how the production will support. I'm trying to create a Apex class here. I just select a new Apex class. Here if I provide name for my Apex class, if I click on OK, see, what is the error? Entity is locked. Cannot create Apex class on active organization. So we cannot implement any code related thing directly within the production environment. So by default, Salesforce disable this feature to implement any code related functionality within the production environment. But how the developer will implement the code? From where they can implement the code? See, if you observe here, there are 4 types of sandboxes available. Depends on the requirement. Company will purchase again these sandboxes. So the developer can implement code and all related custom functionality within this sandbox accounts only. Guys, as of now, do you have any doubts? Why we should use sandboxes? Why we can't use production for development? So production is only using the end users, like who are the live end users. They can logged in the production environment. They can use the functionality, just like bank employees, bank manager, and bank PO, and bank accountant, just like. So they are the end users. So while implementing the banking product, who are the developers? They can log in these sandboxes. After implementing the functionality, they will deploy to the production. Within the production, the end users are nothing but the employees. The employees can log in the production environment and they can use the applications. Yeah. Is it clear, guys? Hello? Hello? Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Yeah. Please let me know. Yeah, don't get a state card. First of all, if you want to move into IT, you should have the primary skill talking. So you have to interact with others.
Yes,
Work is secondary. First, you should have the uh, contact skills. If you know the solution or if you don't know the solution, whatever it is, you have to speak with your teammates after joining any other company. This is the primary skill. Secondary skill is Salesforce. Try to interact with me and ask questions and clarify your doubts. Don't get hesitate. Yeah, and one more thing, guys. మీకు ఇంగ్లీష్ కంఫర్టబుల్ లేకపోతే ఇక్కడ ఐ మీన్ అందరు తెలుగు పీపుల్ ఉంటే తెలుగులో కూడా అడగొచ్చు. ఓకే, ఐ థింక్ మెజారిటీ పీపుల్ ఫ్రమ్ తెలుగు బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ ఓన్లీ.
yes, sir.
యా, ఇట్స్ యువర్ చాయిస్ గైస్. ఐ మీన్ తెలుగులో ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయమన్నా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తా. అండ్ ఐ మీన్ అందరు తెలుగు పీపుల్ అయితే అది కూడా. Yeah. Anyway, ఏమన్నా I mean, if you have any doubts, please let me know. Otherwise, I'll move forward. Yeah, first let me know, guys. Do you have the developer accounts?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just even if you don't, if you're not able to speak, you can pin me in chat box. Yeah, so just check the functionality. First thing, first you have to check with the company information page and the license information, and then check with the sandboxes. And just observe the differences in between developer edition and enterprise edition. In real time, you will get this enterprise edition only. So you have to work as a Salesforce developer or a Salesforce administrator within this enterprise only. So while accessing the enterprise edition, there is a separate URL. You cannot access. You cannot access uh, with the same URL, just like login.salesforce.com. You cannot access this sandboxes. Again, there is a separate URL called test.login Salesforce. See, test.login Salesforce. If you want to access your sandbox accounts, you should log in through this test.salesforce.com URL only. So for production environment, login.salesforce. For sandbox environment, test.salesforce. So you must remember these URLs. Whenever you are logging to the sandbox accounts, you must go through the test.salesforce, and here you can identify the login into sandbox environment. Yeah, is it clear, guys? See, the URL is different. Now I am in the test.salesforce.com. Here I can see login into sandbox. If I go through login.salesforce, see, here you can see the login button only, login. So this is the primary difference. You can observe tester, while logging to this Sandbox account, you should go with the tester.salesforce.com and you can identify the login to Salesforce, login to Sandbox. If it is a developer edition or a production environment, you can see the only login button. So this is the primary difference. Yeah. Okay, now let's try to log in Sandbox accounts. Yeah, now I have logged in my Sandbox account. So once you logged in your Sandbox accounts, here you will get to know in which Sandbox environment you logged in. See, Sandbox UAT test. If you see in your production environment, there are three types of Sandbox available. Now I'm logged in as a UAT test user. See, if you observe here, this is the production environment. Here, this production environment is having three different types of Sandbox accounts. So now I logged in as a UAT test user. If you observe here in the in the top of the page, you can see Sandbox UAT test. So this is the way to get your logged in Sandbox information. Yeah, is it clear, guys? If you want to log in as a Sandbox user, you must go with the test.salesforce. And if you want to log in your developer, free edition or a production environment, in real time, it's a production environment. If it is a free account, the same URL for the login.salesforce. You can directly log into your developer edition. There you cannot see the Sandbox related information. Only it is available on a real-time paid edition. So this is the primary differences, guys. And in tomorrow's sessions, I would like to tell you the different types of sandboxes. Like as you see here, there are four types available, and I will explain each type. What are the features are having for each and every sandbox type, and in real time, the most important features. If you are working as a Salesforce developer, which type of sandbox you will get. It depends on your project requirement and it related to the application level requirements as well. In our tomorrow session, I would like to explain these four sandbox related information and I'll create one new sandbox as well. Yeah. So guys, do you have any doubts? Please let me know. If you don't have, we'll wind up. At least speak anything, guys. Even in today's session, I didn't get any question. I didn't interact with anyone. Hello? Yes, Pawan. Your voice is not clear, Pawan. Please speak little loud. Hello?
Yeah, I'm audible to you.
Yes, now
Yeah,
better.
can you please explain login.salesforce?
Yeah, login.salesforce URL is for developer edition. I mean, as I said, uh, starting the session, you created your own developer account, right? To log in that account, you must go with the login.salesforce only. Here you can see login button, just only login button. But if you want to access the Salesforce sandbox account, see the sandboxes account, you must go with the test.salesforce. Test.salesforce. This is the URL for sandboxes. Yeah, there are two types of logins. One is login.salesforce and another one is test.salesforce. If you go through the login.salesforce, you are able to log in your regular developer account as well as production account. If you want to log in your sandbox accounts, you must type test.salesforce and here you can see the URL test.salesforce.com. And if you click on login, here you will get to know the sandbox information, I mean sandbox button, login into sandbox. So without having paid edition, you can't log in any sandboxes. But don't worry guys, during these 3 months, you are able to log in our sandbox accounts. You can test in real time mode only. So we'll provide for every candidate one login credentials. Yeah, is it clear?
So just to clarify, like when I log in with a user, it automatically redirects me to the appropriate sandbox, or how is it?
No, no, no. See, if you have the sandbox access, then only you are able to log in.
No, correct. Like for example, a developer is seeing three sandboxes. So you are the super user right now, so you can see all the sandboxes. But
Yes.
so if I log in as a UAT test user, so automatically I'll be moved into the UAT sandbox. Is that it?
Only the UAT sandbox. You cannot see the developer and project sandbox information.
Okay, so basically there's a mapping to the user and the sandbox. Okay, so
Similarly,
just
yeah,
are we doing a clone of all the metadata, or even the transactional data is being copied in the sandboxes?
it depends on the sandbox level. See, there are four types are there, right?
Okay.
So it depends on the sandbox level. If you logged in as a full sandbox, you will get all the whatever the sandbox available, including live data as well. If you logged in as a
No, no,
partial,
no, no. My question was basically sandbox is a copy of the production data, right?
yes, yes.
Correct. So, are we when a production copy is being created? So there will be account context opportunity, right? And then there will be your repository data or the developer related data, right? So,
Yeah.
is a copy maintained for everything, or even the
Yes,
transactional?
it is copying each and everything, whatever the features available in production while creating the new sandbox copy. Automatically from the production, it is transferred to your sandbox accounts.
But then, is it not a breach of data? Like everything which is there in production is being copied over here.
Yes, everything will be copied from the production.
Okay.
It's a standard functionality. Automatically, it is copied.
Okay. And
Yeah.
is there what is the difference between the four different types of sandboxes, like the pro and
Yeah.
the four sand?
Tomorrow session, I'll explain in brief. It will take some time because of it's a very important session. As a developer or administrator, you must know the functionality, each and every type of sandbox.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I'll explain in tomorrow session.
Okay. So just an overview now. Okay. Thank you very much.
It's just overview.
Oh.
Yeah. Any other questions, guys? Yeah. Okay, guys. If you don't have any questions, we'll wind up and we'll meet tomorrow.